Next stop,
NetGalley November.
Get on the train, 'cause here we all go again. We're heading right into November for a readathon. And you know we got you, Nicola and Vanessa, gonna round up all the friends, because for all of November the sprint train never ends. You'll ride it right up till the end, 'cause it's time for us to network on BookTube. Everybody, every net girl and net guy, read NetGalley, cancel Netflix. Your next fix can't be tally. Come on, don't you remember? We're reading NetGalley for all of November. Come on, rally all your net books, get net hooked. Almost starting on your NetGalley's net list. TBRing 'cause you'll want to remember. Turn up the page, we're flying right off the stage. All month the train will deliver every book we crave. And we're not alone, the hosts are setting the tone, because for all of November, sprint train never ends. You'll ride it right up till the end. You'll ride it right up till the end, 'cause it's time for us to network on BookTube. Everybody, every net dude and net boo, read NetGalley, cancel your Netflix. Your next fix must be tally. Come on, don't you remember? We're reading NetGalley for all of November. Come on, rally all your net books, get net hooked. Almost starting on your NetGalley's net list. TBRing 'cause you want to read them first, 'cause the net party's here for all of November. NetGalley November.
Stack up your arcs, we're on the train track of our hearts. For 30 days till December, Vanessa recommends side quests. And our TBR is gonna get so damn large, because for all of November you're reading with all your friends. Just ride the sprint train till the end. You'll ride it right up till the end. It's time for us to network for BookTube. Everybody, every net straight and net gay, read NetGalley, cancel your Netflix. Your next fix must be tallied. Come on, don't you remember? We're reading NetGalley for all of November. Come on, rally all your net books, get net hooked. Come on, starting on your NetGalley's net list. TBRing 'cause you want to read them first, 'cause the net party's here for all of November. NetGalley November. Hey yo, Nicola,
No knocking butts, it's November. It's a month to December. Glad you're here, does everybody remember? All the books they gathered in their accounts where they ox is, where the piles that they pick stacked up like 30,000 bricks. Here's a little wishful kick in the ass so you could quick read those and get them reviewed before the train no longer is in the place where this event, when NetGalley is the shit. In November where the stars are piling on the like magic. Don't forget to smash the like, hit subscribe, enjoy the ride of all the channels in the description below the title. Don't just slide in silence, by Kai Christina's put his vibe alive. But go tell you to comply with all that subscribe. Now cries in the ride, driven by conductor K Simmons, fly AF, keeping our train on its tracks intact. Every NG has been on the map. Every host and every link. Christina reminds you, drink your water, drink, 'cause she's the queen bee of BookTube sprinting. Always 3 to 6 sprints at a time.
Nicoda's on the scene and now they got you dancing. So scream if you ain't got people draining. Roy, next away you'll be Bella Rain. Ding, 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 ding. So turn the volume to the 13. So ding, don't ding, it's wait, OD. Don't wake up, interrupt your reading. Or hear something you won't want to repeat. And hit the chat app, leave a comment. Put on your NetGalley bonnet and your glasses. Fresh to arses, NGN's freaking fantastic. Take your meds, get what you wanted from the kitchen fridge. Your clothes, I got a feeling, did we cause it? Did you bore it? Beg about it, grab a bugger box or grab your fanny pack a prowl. Grab a bucket, grab a barrel, don't be sure you watch your mirror.
it's time for us to net read with BookTube. Every your net reads. You net need to be starring on your NetGalley's next step. CBRing cause you want to remember that the net party's here to stay for all of November. We're reading NetGalley for all of November. NetGalley November. We're reading NetGalley for all of November. NetGalley November. We're reading NetGalley for all of November. NetGalley November. You're reading NetGalley with us till December. NetGalley November. Books that we love for free. Become a Net member. Let's meet for NetGalley November. Na 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 NetGalley. Na 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 November. Let's meet for NetGalley November. See you there, hopefully. Reviewing together. NetGalley November. NetGalley November.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Welcome to your next stop on the NetGalley train. My name is Dee Dee and this is Virtues for Books. Welcome, welcome. We are in the final stretch. We are heading. So yeah, it's the final week. Whew. We'll be heading to the station soon. How has everybody's month been so far? How's your weekend been? Who's fallen off the train, the ARC train? Who's still reading their charts, their ARCs? Let me know. What are we doing today? I will be doing reviews today. Hence I think reading and reviewing. So I've got a few reviews to do. I've got to do my review for Hazel Thorne. I think I might actually, so far I think I've rated it 4 stars on Goodreads. I haven't technically put it through my I have like a star calculator and I haven't put it through it, but I have thought about that book this week more times than I thought I would since reading it. I don't know if enjoying is the correct term. I don't know if that's the word. It's that ending though. If you've read Hazel Thorne, that ending. But I did. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. I think that book, Hazel Thorne, definitely made me realize that I possibly am a gothic, not necessarily gothic horror, but definitely gothic, dark. I don't know if it's necessarily dark academia because I don't know if that comes under that umbrella, but definitely gothic. That gothic vibes, that dark, eerie. It wasn't scary, but it definitely there was chills that went down. At least for me. I don't know about you guys, if you've read it, but definitely for me. So I really liked Hazel Thorne. So I think I might bump it up. But so I will be reviewing. I do have one. I have a children's book I started, I think, last week, and I didn't finish it because I was reading it on the laptop. And I don't know about you. I don't really like reading books off of my laptop. I want to say Jamie reads on her laptop or on the computer at least. I'm not the biggest fan of it, so I need to finish that. And then I did message, email NetGalley / and I know they moved it over to they forwarded it to the publisher or author for one of the cookbooks that I had requested because the formatting was off. And it looks like they've changed it. I wonder if they've updated the DRM, because it looks like I haven't done anything and it seemed to have changed and whatnot. Ooh, Paula Babes. Paula Babes. We got a Paula Babes. How is Paula Babes? Did you get Hazelthorne?
I did.
Have you finished it?
No.
Have you started it?
Yes.
Okay. I loved it.
I'm liking the very dark, atmospheric vibes, but I do have to say, and I have to say it exactly like this. Hang on. Coda says he's coming.
Yeah, he's gone. I don't. Do you know what? I was lurking this morning because I was trying to get my hair together. My part wouldn't do what I needed it to do.
When the hair fairies just effed up,
it's still not doing what it needs to do. You can't see it, but I can see it. And it's the thing is, I should probably change over my part, but I don't. I always have it in the same place, and it's just are my edges thinning?
Yeah, but if it's bugging you, it matters. That's the thing.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Hazelthorne. I can't. Oh,
I am going to be listening to it while I'm doing things.
Okay.
So I'm weaving in all my ends.
All your ends.
I'm weaving in all my ends, and then I'm going to be blocking and then sewing together, because I don't know whether I'm going to need to add another row. I've got enough for what I think I need size-wise. Because I'm gonna add ribbing. I'm gonna have like a collar and a and a cuff.
Edges, cuff, yeah.
So I think I have enough, but I don't know exactly. So I can block weave in the ends, block this, sew it up, and then if I need to add more, I can make more granny squares. It's not an issue.
Nice. Yeah, I've got a children's book that I need to finish. It's called The Fingernail Moon. It's a request that I actually got it as. So if you are new to NetGalley or you're interested in joining NetGalley or wondering, why have we got a whole month dedicated to NetGalley? NetGalley is a platform where you can request advanced reader copies, which we shorten down to ARCs. So if you've ever heard, you'll hear the term ARCs, not just here, but pretty much anywhere
in the reader space.
Yeah, in the reader's book space. And that's what that means. And NetGalley is a platform where you can request these ARCs. And my ADHD brain has forgotten where I was going with this.
I'll just while you're trying to get back to the point of where your brain was going, I will say, even though this event is NetGalley November, you don't have to be. You can read anything. I mean, if you get ARCs like direct from like publishers, or if you get them from Book Sirens, which is another platform.
Yeah. As well.
Yeah, but you don't have to be just reading ARCs. You can just be reading anything. Just come for the vibes.
Exactly. Where I was going with that was if you are on NetGalley, The Fingernail Moon is a children's book. And the reason I requested it was, I think earlier on in the month, I had dropped down in percentage. So with NetGalley, publishers and authors and all of that, they prefer you to have, like, one of the requirements is to have 80% feedback ratio in order to get to be successful or be approved for ARCs. It's not always the case. Like, if you most of us hosts on do not have 80. Some of us are closer than others, some of us are not. But I use it, and you'll hear a few of us, and like Vanessa and Nicole, I know, does cookbooks and craft books and such. But you can use children's books, read now books, in order to kind of bump up your percentage. So I had picked up the Fingernail Moon earlier on in the month to do that. But like I said, I'm reading it on my laptop, and it is not, personally, I don't like that reading experience. I've seen a few people recently do that. So that is another way. If you are thinking, I'm not going to be able to request books, you will. But if you do want to bump up your percentage, that is another way to do it. So I will be finishing that, which will then give me, I want to say, I wrote it all down. Where is my Post-it?
I will say it's like my percentage is 4%, because I do get books. Some I get, some I request and I don't get them. That's fine. But I'm really bad at writing the review afterwards. That's why my percentage is so low. But like my main focus for this NetGalley is, if I read a book, I need to review it. And to be fair, I have read 3 NetGalley books that I have not yet reviewed. So once I've finished my project where I just need to be listening to things, and I can be actually like physically present,
right,
I will be writing said reviews.
Yeah. And there are a few other events due throughout the year. Like you've got my event you've got the mini events every bi-monthly, and then you've got the main event that will be in March, and then you've got Vanessa's event in August as well, which is another event dedicated to arcs. You've got Cookie. It's not quite arc centered, but it's another big one that takes place over the year. So there are multiple times where we will encourage you to read those books and get them reviewed. I am like Paula. I too will read the books. I don't have a problem reading the books, but reviewing them. And so reviewing is probably one of our major focuses. I do like to get, if it's possible with the ARCs, I do like to request the ebook and the ALC. So you may have heard ALC, that's advanced listeners copy. So that's just the audio book, because then it's a 2-for-1. You get to listen to the story and review both the story and the ebook at the same time. I will say though, because with the ebook, you're not necessarily, unless you're giving feedback direct to the publishers, I don't always review the formatting, because a lot of times they will say it's an uncorrected ebook proof. Yeah. So by the time it goes to publication, it might change. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we will be doing today. So Paula, while she is weaving in her ends, we'll be listening to an audiobook. I will be I'm gonna finish off the fingernail moon. That's what I'm gonna do, because then I've got 4 books. Well, I've got the bartender's ballerina. I mean, that was a short. Did you? Oh no, you didn't get that one, did you? Did you get it? The bartender, you didn't get it, which was weird, very weird. So I'm gonna do that. It was like a 20-minute audio. So I'm gonna do that, Hazelthorn, and then Fingernail Moon. I've got one other arc that I think I would be able to finish today, and that's Macbeth. I got that because Livia, that was the graphic novel or comic of Macbeth. So I'm going to do that. So hopefully by the end of today, I would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reviews done. By the end of the day. And so that will hopefully bump my, I'm sitting on, what am I sitting on currently? Because I've had a couple, not gonna lie, I've been fortunate enough to have a couple approvals over the last few days, which I was shocked about. So I'm sitting on 44%. So I was in the 50s last week. It's dropped down to 44%. I've got 68 approved, and I've given 30 feedback. So if I get those 4, then I'll be sitting on 50%. So that's not too bad. And then I've got how many? I've got 38 books in total to read, 5 of which are so wait, to The Bartender's Ballerina will go, Hazelthorne will go. So I've got 3 more audiobooks, The Porcelain Menagerie. Me in this book, we will be done. That's a book I will be done by November, by the end of November, hopefully. And Only God Can Judge Me, which is another audiobook. I am probably going to be concentrating on those 2 books for the rest of the month, because I took a break. I took a break from the arcs. I went back to my Inferno Gods and the Gatos. I was in that world this week. Qasim finished me, absolutely wrecked me. I was a crying mess yesterday, but it was for multiple reasons. But I cried, Paula. Like cried.
See, I'm not a book crier.
See this, and it wasn't even like when I say sometimes I cry, it will just come down. I literally did the take off my glasses, set it on the table, hand on face, and went
oh, sobs.
I won't talk about that series again.
Was it like you know? So it hit you in the feels.
It for multiple reasons. It like I cried through laughter. I cried because I was happy for them. There is so I was talking to Faithful about this. I was sick because I've not made Faithful, but Faithful has read them and she's pretty much caught up with me. So we're pretty much at the same place now. And I was saying, listen, Jaquela's not going to necessarily, I mean, she's been winning awards, but she's not going to win all of the awards for being a fantastical writer. And like there are some errors that if you wanted to be picky, you could probably pick at, you could be critical. But I will say this, she has created a story and a world which has, at least for me and the people that I know that I've recommended it to, is easy to get lost into, if that makes sense. It's funny because while some of these things are totally out of the world, it's not going to happen. But at the same time, there's a couple people. Alexa, stop. Alexa's telling me that I need to water my plants.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Okay, thank you.
Grow legs and do it yourself.
So, but yeah, she has created a world where I was like, I just want to be an infernal god. That's all it is. I just want to be part of the infernal gods. Like I want to be a jacket.
What series is this again? Hang on.
It's the Delgato, so it's Jaquel J. You've got to start from the beginning.
It's the
one before the books.
Is it Capone that's the first one?
Capone's the first one.
It is on my TBR. So
yeah, and I do say this: you have to, if you're gonna be like Dee, I want to read this. I say read it. However, comma. You have to be comfortable reading, or if you're going to listen to the audio, hearing the N word, because it is used a lot, but it is used within, I mean, I was going to say context, but it's the vernacular. Okay. It is the vernacular. It is Black urban fiction. So if you've never read Black urban fiction and this is your first, this is pretty common. I don't want to say it's typical. It's pretty common. So you do have to be comfortable reading it. If you are not comfortable with it, this is not the series for you. You can just enjoy watching me talk about it and whatnot. But you do have to be comfortable. That is my only thing that I will say about this book. But yeah, no, the Qasim's book is I want to say, if you've ever dealt with grief in any capacity, this is a book that will it will tug at you because of how she deals with the topic of grief. And it's grief and it's trauma, and it's done in different ways. It is
see, that actually might make me, you know, I'm not, because actually I'm lying. I actually cried at a book when we were driving down to meet Jay Christoph Thursday. We're listening to the end of book 4, I believe, in the Stranger Times series. But there's a part in that where it's a dad and a daughter relationship, and you know, moving on from this stage of life. And you know, as a girl that's like, their father has passed away, I was just like, I was like,
yeah.
So yeah. So I have cried at a book.
I think, yeah, I would say, because I remember, was it last year we were talking about triggers? And I was like, I don't technically have any. I haven't come across any that I was like, oh, that's a trigger for me. Apart from parental death, I will say, especially if it's paternal, I can read it. I can read it, but if you were part of the heard this phrase the other day, and because I do have a dark sense of humor, it tickled me, and I was like, yeah, I'm part of the Dead Dads Club. Yeah, I'm part of that. And so yeah, if you were part of the Dead Dads Club, it will tug.
To be fair, I think a dead parent and dead parental figure either.
There's that as well. But it was, I heard it and it tickled me, and I was, but no, the woman said but it was her mom. She was like, Dead Mom's Club. I was like, come again, what did you say? And then I was like, oh, it's a natural thing. But yeah, so I am very sensitive to that, so I feel you on that. But yeah, no, in this book it deals with I don't want to say it. There's a child. Let me just put that there. There is a child, and the narrator, Wesley Siobhan. I do like Wesley. I will say this. About Wesley's narration for this particular book. She did her thing. Her voice for Elijah. Paula. Paula. Paula, I don't think you understand, Paula. Her voice for Elijah, it finished me.
Oh.
In those scenes, it finished me. Anyway, let's see who our friends we've got in with us this morning. It is 10:30 a.m. and there are 16 of you here. Thank you so much for joining us early on Sunday morning. Let us know.
I need to go give you a good old thumb.
Thank you so much. Yes, please do the YouTubey things. I appreciate it. We had Christina coming in about a few hours ago saying good morning. Good morning, Superstar Christina. Hope to be up and join you with coffee before you are done. Nice. And Christina is reminding us to be sure to stop by the bar car and get some hydration in. I don't have anything, but I do have a glass. But I will fill up my glass. Also, If you stop by the dining car, let us know what you had. Post pictures in the Discord. There is a Discord. Everything is linked below. So although we say there is a Discord and it's linked below, it is actually a part of the form. If you were taking part to submit the arcs that you've been reading, I need to do that. That's the other thing I need to do. I need to go back and backfill that form. Crafters, there's also a place for you to post pictures too. And if you're into music, there's a place for music playlists. Share those playlists. Are you can you listen to music and read, Paula?
I used to be able to, but not now.
Same. Although in these last books, the Krasim books and even Menace, the author has put songs that you need to listen to while you're reading.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing that. So that's been very interesting. I mean, for the most part, I've zoned it out, but yeah, that's been interesting having it on. I don't know if you heard that. That was my mom yawning. Here is the playlist for the November NetGalley November announcement and TBRs. Here is the playlist for the host and co-host tutorials and updates. There is also one for the participants. Up next is Kida with Princess Livy at 2 p.m., which is 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. And Kida is the next stop on the train. But if you are unable or you have to pop out, never miss a sprint by jumping on the NetGalley 24/7 sprint train. This is the link. It is pinned above. We do say, just to refresh every now and again, I need to go and change the title for Sunday because I was lurking. I was lurking in Coda Sprint, so I need to go change that. My sprints for next week they're scheduled. They're just unlisted, and I'm just waiting for
So yeah, I scheduled it, and I've changed the
title.
The title.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just waiting on the thumbnails now.
Yeah. But grab your arcs or your books, your hydration device, your meds, take them. Remember to get a cozy blanket and take the cozy blanket out of the laundry. Yeah, because how many of us? I was in and out yesterday, and I was laughing because Coda was talking about how he leaves his washing in the washing machine sometimes and has to wash the same load multiple times, and I was like, me too. I do that too.
It's me. Yeah,
it's me. So yeah, get your favorite blanket out of the laundry, your favorite reading buddy, and a positive attitude. It's time to embrace delusions. Happy sprinting. We've got my sister, Faithful here, sister. And we've got Vitani, aka Camilla. Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning.
Speaking of blankets, you carry on, and I was looking for patterns because obviously when I'm done with this, I'm like, I need a new project.
Yeah, you itchy fingers.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm wanting to make a top-down raglan like jumper, and I've never made one before, so I'm like, maybe I'll make one for Wyatt because he's like smaller, so obviously it'll take me less time. But I was looking and I saw some patterns and things, and I saw a pattern for a blanket, and I'm like, okay, I want to do that. And show Chris, and Chris was like, that's very involved. And I'm like, shut up. So this is the blanket.
Oh, we're done. Out on a mini. There you go. Ooh, I like that.
That's
pretty.
So yeah, I saw that and I was like, I need to do that. But that's a pattern I've got to pay for. But then I saw this free pattern for a scarf, and I'm like, yeah, I am getting that one. So it's a Moomin scarf.
I like Moomin.
And it's a free pattern on Ravelry. So if you can knit. Yeah. So
I will learn though, because I've got a genre blanket that I'm making next year as part of Faithful's 1 year craftathon.
And I might do that for Wyatt. spirited way.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Or I might just there's like this simple like
dragon.
Dragon. Oh, there's this simple cable one that looks kind of pretty. Focus.
Cute. So cute.
So yeah.
That is cute.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Vitani singing along to the opening. Highs. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Hello, hello. Ren is here. Welcome in. Ren is listening to The Twilight Garden by Sarah Nisha Adams. Is this an arc or is this just a normal book? I feel like I've heard the title, but I'm not too sure. Cool Gamer is here. Welcome in. Ren has unfortunately fallen off the train. I've gone back to my physical TBR and new releases. I mean, it's fine. Hold on. Talking of new releases, I'm still waiting for my US copy to come in. But
yeah, I'm waiting for mine. Mine says it should be here today or tomorrow.
So I'm a juicer.
The Twilight Garden, it was released in 2023. So yeah.
And that's what it looks like on the inside. I don't know how I feel.
How is it naked?
It's
because I don't like the dust. I don't like the cover at all. But the sprayed edges.
Yeah, that's what me and Kida was saying. Like if you had the American cover with that maybe on the top with the American, like the green on the side, that would look nice. But I just don't know, guys.
Yeah,
I don't know. But I do have the arc for this, so that's cool. But I got the arc after it was released, so I am not in a super duper rush to read that. I will try and get it done. I'm laughing because of Lexi's meme that she popped in the Discord. I will read it. I keep saying December. I've not technically not stated which December, but I will read it in December. Hopefully, potentially. We have a Wyatt, Bubsy.
Wyatt?
Wyatt's just woken up.
Well, he's been up since 6. He's just got that lovely bed head. Has he spilled juice on him because he's all wet on one side? Are you spilled juice? Oh, are you waving a diddy? It's like I'm sitting on your knee, man. Oof. Can you see diddy? See diddy? Yeah.
I will be seeing. I am coming to see Wyatt next year. If Paula is there, But
yeah, she's coming to see Wyatt, not me.
I really am just coming. I'm going. I looked. I was like, London to Leeds, 3 hours.
Expensive. It is 3 hours, but it's expensive. It's not the time. It's the expense because train and petrols be expensive.
Yeah, but the thing, I looked at it and I was like, yeah, but I could do it. If I get to have a wave in real life from Wyatt, yeah, I'd do it. There's no amount of money that could cost. So that's priceless. So I'm happy to do it. Camilla says I decided to reread The Fellowship of the Ring Friday afternoon. I have about 100 pages left. Damn, that's not a small book. So I salute you.
Kudos.
We have Livia. Lovely Livia is here and says hi to everybody. Jean is going to bed. No problem, Jean. And loved Hazel Fawn. Jean, did you send me? Well, Jean's in bed. Jean, if you're still here, if you're still lurking, did you send me a message? Because I can't. I saw like the drop down message from, like on the iPhone when you look at your drop down notifications. Because I don't actually get notifications when people send me messages. I just see them, but then if I swipe up, they go. And I was like, I could have sworn I saw that Jean sent me a message, but I can't see it. Livia is listening to Game Changer by Rachel Reed. And Faithful is saying good night to Jean. Jean love his 4.5. Yeah, it is definitely sitting in that area, for sure. Livia says hi to Paula. Camilla says hi to Paula. Faithful is saying good mornings. We've got some hellos going on. I like that. Faithful is laughing at Paula as I won't say what the swish is, but the
Coda said, because I was like, I don't know if you were there for that point, but I was like reading out the synopsis of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, I like the way you did that. So I was like, Coda was like, you need to tell Dee Dee that I'm coming, and you need to say it in your audio but voice. So I was like, okay, then I'll get all ASMR up on this bish.
Faithful doesn't envy Paula for weaving in those ends. My least favorite, but lost a lot of satisfying part of crocheting. Yeah. Most. I was gonna say lost. I was trying to think, but most satisfying. There you go. Lynn is here. Good morning. I'm currently reading James. Oh, is that by Percival? It's gonna bug me if I don't get the title. Ooh, who is she?
Can you believe that she's passed?
I know. It doesn't make sense to me. No. Percival Everett, Jane. Is that the that's it, Percival Everett. But yeah, that is a Huckleberry inspired book. How are you finding it? And A Court of Mist and Fury. That is not a cup of milk and froth. I can assure that it's not. Nightbot would like us to hydrate and do the YouTubey things. Faithful says, yep, I'm on a break from the book arcs. I will, however, do the 2 drink recipe books as they're quick ones. Yeah, same. I feel like sometimes you do have to break it up. And that is why we do say that if you are participating in NetGalley, you don't have to read arcs if it's not your thing. A few of us have done that. So you are in good company. Faithful is saying hi to Lynn. Olivia is on a break too because I got FOMO yesterday on Coda Sprint. So I wanted to read The Game Changer and Heated Rivalry before the show will be on. Ooh, what is Game Changer?
You said Game Changers is it's book 1. Heated Rivalry is the second one. It's queer.
Okay.
That's all I know about it. I just went, oh, okay. Click. Add to TBR.
Oh, I've seen these by so it's by Rachel Reed. Oh, is it being made into a show?
Apparently.
Ooh. It's on KU if anybody's interested. I wonder if this is anything like The Rookie. I read that well, when Coda turns up, I'll ask him. But I know I read was it The Rookie or Rookie because of Livia at the beginning of the year. I kind of liked that book. Lynn says hi to Faithful. We've got more hellos. Dungeon Mistress Donna is here. Bow. Shall bow, we shall bow. Maxie is here. Good morning, good morning. Jean has 2 reviews outstanding as well. We've all got the reviews. And Maxie needs to write reviews. Yeah, see, this is what we need to do. We need to write those reviews. Olivia is saying good hellos, rather. More hellos. Bear in mind, she was supposed to wait to well, technically, I did wait. I just read Menace's story. And then I may have said some stuff. And then you were like, ooh. And then I was like, can we? And you were like, yes. And so we did. So technically, I did wait. I did wait to read Chris Sims' book. I read Melis's. So yeah. So now she's on the blood. She's on blood. I've not been muted. I'm not telling. I am somebody who hates it when people spoil books. So I do it I try my best not to spoil anything. All I do is I'll talk about a character, but I know that you know the character already, because nothing that I've said about anybody you don't know about, if that makes sense. So there you go. Max is saying hi to Faithful. Nightbot says, if you were new here, please introduce yourself and let us know what you were reading and or doing today during the sprints. Faithful is a bot. Faithful is not a bot. Faithful is a person. She is my sister. She's a real being. Nightbot is a bot. And shares links.
It's in the name.
It's exactly. It's in the name. Well, okay. So full disclosure, full transparency. I did not used to have this on here because I did think that people knew that Nightbot was a bot. However, that was not the case. So just for clarity's sake, we do have this here. And also just a reminder to pop a space after the / period when typing, because without it, it's not always Nightbot that will delete a message. Sometimes, actually more than not, it's YouTube will not allow you unless you've got one of those blue wrenches. If your name is not highlighted blue, you won't be able to post the link. And so yeah, that happens. But that happens. Jean is asking which book is it, Faithful. And Bella is here. Good morning. About to start church, but decided to hop on. No problem. Have a lovely service. If I don't come back to talk, I have fallen back to sleep. Well, you should bloody, because it's like in the AM, super early, super early. And
some Sunday church services go on.
Yeah, I'm Roman Catholic, so my Sunday service, it's pretty I was going to say regimented. That's the wrong term to use for it. It's
structured.
That's it, structured. So it's like a 90-minute service. And then if you decide to do other things, but yeah. And the book is Qasim. Yeah, it doesn't have a one after it, but it's Qasim. It's the first book in Qasim's story, in Simi's story. But you do find out about Qasim earlier on in the books, in Capadonna's books. And hi again to Crystal. Is Crystal here? Not see Crystal pop up.
I didn't see Crystal. They were in Coda's.
Yes, I know Crystal was in, because I was like, Coda was like, I can't wait to read Smart with you again, and I was like, I still can't. I thought Crystal was a sweet, innocent young lady. I thought, I like
it's like when people like, you know, say with Jean, was like, oh well, Jean wouldn't read Smart, and I'm like,
little do you know. But I was like. What?
Yeah, I'm not seeing Crystal.
Don't do this to us. Mixed up the names. Okay, mix up the names. That's cool. Jean says thank you. Lynn has cried during books, but not often. I am a crier. Yeah, I'm Jean. I am a book crier. I've leaned into it. Not even a book crier. In real life crier, I do it as well. I used to think when I was like in my late teens, early 20s, I was like, I'm a hard, you can't break me. I'm made of stone. And then one day I have no idea what happened. And the waterworks, they just turned on. And ever since then, I can literally just cry at anything.
To be fair, later on in life, with the perimenopause and the hormones that are just raging through, it's like I'm getting more emotional at things. Not so much crying, but definitely like feeling more verklempt, and like I can feel it. But yeah, I did get emotional once when I think I was reading a Colleen Hoover book. Colleen Hoover of all things.
Right.
But there was a side character with CF, and I I've lost a friend to cystic fibrosis, so I was just I was like, no. I think it's definitely always about grief with me.
Yeah, it's the empathy part, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is. Like someone has said to me that that I'm an empath, and I was like, do you think so?
I am, but it's like when I watch Grey's Anatomy. It's like because people die in that show all the time, but it's not the people that like are dying or whatever. It's the reactions of everyone else and how it affects everybody else afterwards that get me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I am stuck in season 5 of Grey's Anatomy. I put that show off for so long. During the pandemic when it first hit, because I ended up I started to watch it then, and because I don't even think I have finished season 5. I said I can't do this. I can't switch on a show and literally from credit to credit, from opening to closing, like I was like, I can't do it to myself. I can't. My heart couldn't take it. I was in pain. It pained me. Lynn says, I will say I can't deal with child death in books. Yeah. I can't do it.
It's like the it's like, even if a book has like grief or like whatever, it's like I can still read it. But the trigger for me is when children are mistreated.
Yeah.
It's like, no. I can't read those.
And it's 5:30 for Lynn. That's very early for you, my love. I hope you got some good rest. Jeans, it is a club that you never want to be. Yeah, you never want to be part of, but it happens to most people. It does. It does. I agree. I've literally just got home. Been out gallivanting. I can listen to classical or orchestral while reading, but not fully loud. Fair. Yeah, I can listen to music without any lyrics. I mean, without like any speaking. Although, like I said, with the way that the author weaves it into the books, because I'm listening to my audio, and I tend to listen with my head cancelling headphones, and I'm getting Alex with an A in the background. I can't hear the words, so it's very faint. But yeah, I can't. But saying that, I was like, how did I listen to full on like albums and audios? Because I remember when I would go to uni, I would have there are books that I associate with albums because I listened to the album while I read the book, and I was like, how? My young ADHD brain was fully able to cope with more stuff. This old ADHD brain cannot. It's limited.
It cannot compute.
No, it can't. Please do the YouTube things. Not Paula saying she wants a quick project and she finds a flipping graph pattern. Me, I'll be thinking double crochet repeats. Hilarious. Patterns. I want the scarf one. Hi to Jess.
It's free on Ravelry. Hang on, I'll get the link and I'll put the link in the thing.
Yeah. Ren, remind us, what's the normal book? The
Twilight Garden.
Twilight Garden. There you go. Yeah. Is it Tunisian for the Scorpio blanket?
It is not. It is the inclusion. It's basically mosaic, just crochet.
I have no idea what that is, but I will learn. I will learn. The cover of I'm a Juicer is so pretty. I mean, I like it. I prefer the American cover.
The American version's better.
Hence why I was talking about I had I won't call them subliminals. I had a few posts about reading on my WhatsApp over the last few days because I was just posting stuff because I do that, and I was saying how I had read at that time. I've read more, 8 books this month, and I had got a message come through saying, like, someone had replied to it. It's like, how have you read 8 books this month? Like, how? And I was like, well, most of them are audios, but I have. And then I was going to post about, like, well, I've read over 100 books. I make reading a priority. But I was like, if you think that is bad, I have multiple copies of the same book. And for some people that mean that they're like, why do you have that? Like, so for example, with the I Medusa, I've got the UK version and then I've got the American one. Like, why? Because the cover is better. The same thing with like the tapices. I like the American cover and the sprayed edges, but I also do like the UK one. If you are a reader and a book lover, I feel like these are the things that we understand and be like, yeah, I get it. But other people who don't, they don't get it. So it's very interested. What is on the scarf? Moomin. Jess is going to make a peppermint tea and read something, maybe a quickie. Wink. You read a quickie. What's a quickie?
So the Ravelry scarf, well, it is a Ravelry. I can actually open it up so you don't have to sign up to a Ravelry account. But it is a free thing. You just have to go to the instructions part instead of buy product, because it's like, you know, it's like saying, like, you know, this is the yarn that you can use to buy it, to make it. So if you just click on the instructions part, so let me just get the pattern and then I can post it in the linky link.
It is pretty. I do like, if once you see the American, actually I can see that you said it, the American cover of I Medusa is the UK one is pretty. But once you see the American one, you're like, oh, yeah, no, I like that one better. Ren says, I like both covers, but they do have two very different. They give off 2 very different vibes. Because I think the problem was I saw the American one first. So then when I saw the UK, I was like,
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, me and Didi have both got, like, you know, a thing for Medusa, where we, so it's like, I think I was on, I don't know whether I was actually on sprints with you, but I know for a fact like within seconds of seeing it, I was just like, Didi, look.
Ordered. We both ordered it there and then.
Pretty much.
And it's been sitting in our baskets as a pre-order for months. For months. But yeah, we do have a thing for Medusa. Yeah. I may or may not have the STL waiting for me so that I can print that. I just need to not be scared of my 3D printer. But yeah. And then we've got the hellos to Wyatt when he came in. Bubsy Wyatt. Nightbot would like us to move about. We are going to go into a sprint. We're going to do 45 minutes.
I just stood up. Stood up, Nightbot. Calm down.
It was right on time. Right on time. He sent me a copy. Oh, okay, cool. I will read this, Jean. Thank you. I was talking about Nikki the other day. I used that line. Or say to I, who is she? Who
is she?
Yeah, if you never watched Big Brother UK back in the day, I forget what's Nikki's surname. I forget her surname, but Nikki was a contestant, a very big character who sadly passed away a few years ago to
anorexia.
To her demons, unfortunately. But yeah, Nikki, we love you, girl, because you definitely gave us some laughs. It's funny because
Graham.
Nikki Graham, that's it, yeah. Nikki, was it Pete? Pete was on that season, and I went to school with him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I went to primary school with him. I have a video. I was like, I could sell this for money. That was at the time, but I've got a weird weird connection with Big Brother, because there was somebody else, another big character on Big Brother that I have a very close connection with. So I won't say who. Because that was also a thing. I'll message you.
Yeah, I went to the same school that Mel B went to. But I think Mel B left either a year or 2 years before I went there. But do you remember the old Calippo advert?
It's the Mbongo. No, that's Mbongo.
No, not Mbongo. There was a Calippo advert, and I went to school. I went to school with a guy that was in the Calippo advert. And I was just like, oh, okay,
interesting.
Good job,
you
dude.
told me about this. Yes. Oh, yes. And it is James by Percival Everett. That's the James that Lynn is reading. Finding James compelling so far. Nice. And it's the Game Changer. It's hockey romance. That felt weird because Game Changer is my favorite TV show. Ooh, is it? Interesting. Feedback ratio is now 33% from 27. Nice. We like to see that. Yes, it will be up on the 28th. Ooh. You got 12 left. Oh, reviews. Damn. When did you get 12 books, girl? For more sprint, check out the sprint spreadsheet, aka the BookTube Bible. You were supposed to, yeah. I know.
I'll get there. I'll get to it.
You're there now. You're reading. It's because you read with your eyes, and I read with my ears. I'm an audio princess, so I read with my ears. So I go through them a little bit quicker than Faithful. What were you saying about was spoil? Oh no. Okay, I get that. I can understand that. Speaking of finished books, I did in fact finish Immortal Dark, gave it 4.75 stars. Nice. Would have been 5 if Dan was slightly more rational. LOL. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get Eternal Ruin.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I still need to get it.
I do have it. I will.
I've got to get the American version because someone gifted me the American version of the first one, so I've got to get the American version of the second one.
And this is I need to read Eternal. I'm gonna have to read Immortal Dark before I read Eternal Ruin. I think that is.
Have you've read it already, haven't you?
Yeah, but I think it lends itself to being read before you go into the next one. You know, like sometimes, again, I feel like this is a reader's thing because we read so many books in between. Because that was the other question that I got. It's like, Dee, if you've read over 100 books, how have you? Are you sure you've remembered them all? Yes. Yes, I remember all of them. I might not.
I don't remember all of them. I remember the ones that matter.
But there's that. I may not know it I may not remember it in detail, but I do remember them. But I feel like, especially the ending of Immortal Dark, I would like to reread. If not the whole book, definitely the last few chapters, and then I'll read the book. But I've since reading it, I will say that for Immortal Dark, you will not like Kidan, and that is okay. You're not supposed to like her, in my opinion. She's not a likable character.
She is not.
Oh no, I made a mistake. Oh, I saw that out.
Don't tell me it was another freaking.
I found all the audio books for. See, Livia, I don't have Storytel. We can't access it here. I tried to because I was like, I like the idea of story. Like I would literally happily give up my Audible subscription if I could get a Storytel account. But alas, it will not allow me to sign up because it wants a European address. Which I do not have. So there's that. Livia is saying hi to Bella. But did I say it? Yeah. So Livia found all the audio books. I think I'll get the Eternal Ruin sometime next year, closer to the release of book 3. When is book 3 releasing?
I didn't know. I thought it was a duology, not a trilogy.
I think it's
The
a
more you
trilogy.
know.
Yes. I should be able to finish The Children if Gods and Fighting Men this morning. Then three more books to get to my NetGalley arc. Nice. I mixed up names again. That's fine. Some of y'all get mixed up daily. That's hilarious. It was Bella. Okay. I'm back. I am a book, movie, everything right. Same, Maxi. Same. Listen, if you say a wrong name, it will be directed directly after whoever just said hi. Oh, if I say the wrong name, okay, I get you. Livia is a crier too. The movie Philadelphia had Faithful sobbing in the cinema.
See,
and I wasn't the only one.
The movies get me. It's like I read Me Before You. Didn't shed a tear. Nothing. Watch the movie. Floods. Buckets. I'm telling you, I was so fucking emotional after that movie. But the book, no. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's more because I can see the emotion.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Philadelphia. I like Philadelphia is because I think at that time it was such a I don't want to say it was a hot topic, but it was such a
I feel like it was a groundbreaking like movie. It's a movie that needed to be made.
It did, yes, especially at that time. Yeah. And Tom Hanks did such a good in fact
job.
All of them, Tom Hanks, Denzel, Antonio, they all did such a fabulous.
I mean, when do they put in a bad performance? Let's be real.
These are true. But yeah, by the time everybody in the audience was bawling, I don't watch Grey's and never will. Perimenopause emotions can be extra. It's like I told my doc, puberty 2.0. So true, Lynn. So true. I have Reddit stories on 1.5 speed playing while I read. LOL.
What I heard someone call it something like
I didn't.
Oh, it's not cute. It's not puberty. It's cougar puberty. cougar puberty. I was like, I like it.
I like that. Faithful doesn't knit, Paula. Faithful, I can't wait for you. Something happens. You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna. Yeah. You wait. Actually, yeah. No. I'm gonna wait. I need you to tell me where you are. I also need a video.
No spoilers.
That's the thing. No spoilers. I also need a video. Video of what? But thanks. Nightbot would like us to move again. Tunisian crochet is on my to-do list for the craftathon next year. A student gave me a set of hooks 3 years ago, and they're just sitting there.
Yeah, Chris bought me Tunisian crochet hooks because I wanted to learn about the hooks and a book. And I've made a hat in Tunisian crochet, and that's all I've made so far. But I can do it now.
Don't forget to do the YouTubey things, make friends with the like button, and subscribe if you'd like to take part in the chat. Thank you. Puberty 2.0 for real. Noah is here. Good morning. Hope to get some reading today. Still getting used to reading after an eye surgery. The glasses removal with laser. Ooh. I hope that continues to go well and the healing goes smoothly for you.
Let's give you some healing kitty vibes.
Yes. I don't have it, but that's as close as you're gonna get. The American cover of I Medusa is gorgeous. It is, Maxie. It is. Noah will be reading The Outsider by Stephen King. I'm about 14% in and still not sure what I think about it. I still have to read some Stephen King. I haven't read any yet. Hi to Jess from Faithful. Faithful has a rivalry account for the pattern makers who do videos. Nice. Here is the Moomin scarf free pattern. Thank you. Thank you. Show me the UK version of I'm a Juicer again.
I mean, it's not bad, but
yeah, not bad. But once you see, sorry, my lighting is really poor. I took my light upstairs, and when I say I took it upstairs, it's in the studio behind boxes, so I can't get to it right now. So Maxi also loves Medusa, so yay! And then Graham, because it was my mother's maiden name. Yeah, a quickie is less than 100 pages. Ooh, it is a quickie. Not TV show, TV game show. Oh, Game Changer is on Dropout TV, and the rules change for every game. It's really fun. Never miss one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the American version.
Yeah,
so much prettier.
So pretty.
And it will be here on Tuesday. I'm like, it should have been here day after my birthday.
Exactly.
Taking the piss.
Exactly. Exactly. I was like, you knew that it was coming to the UK. Send out the UK ones first. But it's fine. It's fine. They did. Was it that one? No, it was Catabathis that they sent me a message saying that it was going to be late. But still. I love that Jean says, okay, I'm going to bed for real because I am exhausted. I can imagine. Sleep sweet.
We'll see you later. We'll see you later when I take over Coda's channel with Nicole.
Yeah, this is what, because we were talking about it, and Faithful was saying, as I said with Dee the other day, show me the cover and title, and I can tell you about the book. Yeah, if you mention the title, I'm like,
huh?
I think I've read it, but if you show me the book cover, I'll be like, yeah, I know that one. I know that one. Maxi doesn't remember all the books I read, but I remember how I felt reading them. I don't know how to explain. No, I think as book readers, we understand that. I understand. Yes, Faithful says makes sense, Maxi. Yeah, I can tell the overall stories as well, but I'm bad with names. Yeah, names, maybe locations, like intricate
names
details.
fall out of my head instantaneously.
I won't remember, but I was like, okay, if you can tell me what happened in EastEnders on the second week of February last year, then I can understand, or this year, excuse me, I can understand why me reading 100 books and not remembering might be a thing. But if you can't, please leave me alone with the, but yeah, can you remember them all? Yes, I can.
It's one of those where it's like if you like, they'll say, how can you read so much or whatever? And it's like, well, how can you sit on your ass and play Call of Duty for like 12 hours a night? It's like, that does not interest me. It interests you, doesn't interest me.
Exactly.
It's like we make different things a priority.
Exactly. And that's what I said. I make reading a priority. I've pretty much always got a book playing. Like as soon as I finished my book yesterday, I went straight on to, you can't see that because I went on to Cutthroat. I've almost finished that. Like it is what we do. And as Lynn says, non-readers would not understand how many stories we have in our head from our books. Yeah, that's it. And if you are, because I didn't realize this was a thing until a few years ago, but I am a visual person, so I can actually see like the scenes play out in my head. And then I don't know if anybody else does this, like you'll read a book and then I like to go onto TikTok mostly and see if other people feel the same, like if it's TikTok, if it's Goodreads, like read reviews to see if people felt the same way as me or saw it the same way. And like with TikTok and Instagram where people do edits, they'll do different edits for the books, and I've enjoyed watching that. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so true. That one scene, and you'd be laughing. Maxi says, great to Faithful. I think it's released sometime in November. Oh, so it's like every November. I don't know if I want to wait till now. If I waited until November next year, I'd have to definitely read well, then I'm gonna have to read them anyway.
Mm.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, there's quite a few movies that made me cry or tear up, and Angela's Ashes, both book and movie. But I was also pissed that they cut out so much as well. Yeah, that happens with books and movie adaptations. There are 6 books. They are interconnected, but you can read them separately for the game changer. See that? Yes. And Luna is here. How are you, my darling Luna? Faithful agrees with Lynn. Hi to Olivia from Luna. You can see the emotion. You can hear the music. Movies do a much better job of invoking emotions for Jess. Yeah, I think that. I mean, that's what it is. It's because where people can't necessarily visualize it themselves, you get that vision given to you. And if you choose the right music, I've always said this: music to a story, but like choose a good song to a scene, and it can make the scene.
Yeah, I've seen those edits where people like do the whole like music changes the entire like vibe of the scene, and they'll put like a stupid thing over, like a stupid song over like a fight scene or a really like emotional scene. It's just funny.
Yeah. Luna says is given hearts to Faithful. That was me, Paula. LOL about the cougar puberty. There's a few descriptions of perimenopause with pictures. I'm thinking of picking up knitting again, says Luna. Oh, nice. I want to knit.
Well, there is a free pattern for a Moomin scarf further up in the chat. Just saying.
Cougati. Puberty. I'll find the Insta post about the peri post. Cool. Thank you. Yarn has really good good Tunisian tutorial. TY Yarn.
I thought it was TL Yarn Crafts.
Yeah. On YouTube, yes. I use that to get into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi to Noah. I like this. Jess goes, Dee, there's a really good book about a clown and a bunch of kids. Paula can vouch. Wonder what book that is. That's about Stephen King.
Yeah, to be fair, all right, it's not a bad book.
There you go.
And that's me. This is someone who's terrified of clowns and doesn't really vibe with Stephen King. So, and I enjoyed the book. And if it wasn't for Jess, I wouldn't have read it. So,
there you go.
It's not a bad book.
Lynn also likes the American cover of I, Medusa better. I love a good Medusa story. Same. What is
Medusa was done dirty. A Moomin?
It is it's a
cartoon.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to bed, Jean.
Jean ain't going to bed.
Jean ain't going to bed until we got to a sprint.
Faithful is laughing at Jess. They are characters in a series of children's books. There is also a cartoon, Jean. Yes.
YouTube it.
Yeah. I can't, Maxi, I can't say this word properly. I say my Nigerian mother's way, but a movement is a kind of hippopotamus looking troll.
Hippopotamus.
I can't say that.
Hippopotamus.
I've tried. I don't know if I was talking about this word funnily about the hippos on Wednesday, and I was talking about the song that my mum would sing to try to get me to learn how to spell it. But yeah, so I've always got the word how she says it, and my mum is.
Have you seen the video of the woman that can't pronounce it?
No.
I'll find it and send it to you.
Find it there.
It's hilarious, bless her.
It's funny.
When I got my tongue pierced, I couldn't say the word giraffe. I was like, giraffe. I don't know why. I don't even know why I tried saying the word.
Yeah, why were you trying to say giraffe? Paula, that's what I said as well. You spend that time watching TV. Yeah, you can and I feel like that's what people don't understand, because when you break it down, and I'm like, I don't watch TV. If I do watch TV, it's very rare that I watch TV. Let's be honest. And I don't really doom scroll. Like, you'll go through your moments where you doom scroll, and then after I finish doom scrolling, I go back to listening to a book. So it's you know, the same way I make time for reading, you make time to watch TV. Like, you know, I've only ever watched I was saying about Love is Blind, I've only ever watched two seasons, but then there are people who watch all of it, and then the spin-offs and then the after shows. I don't watch them things. So, you know, Nightbot would like us to hydrate and do the YouTubey things. This is why audio is an issue for Faithful, as I make the voices and scenes in my head. It plays like a movie. Listening to audio interferes with my own ideas of the voices. LOL. I get what you're saying. I understand that. I would say definitely immersive reading helps with that. I think it's definitely personal preference. I don't always, even if I have an audiobook, I don't feel like the audiobook necessarily shapes what I'm seeing. It's definitely the words. And with the voices, funnily enough, I can bypass some of the voices, if that makes sense. There are some voices that are really, really good that you just lean into it. But then there are times when, even in my head, that's not necessarily who I envision for the character. I can kind of bypass the narration, which is because sometimes not all narrators do a
Good
range
job.
of voices. Yeah, good job. So for example, let's say with like the Hazelthorne audio, I wouldn't say that the narrator necessarily changes their voice for the different characters. They just literally are reading the story, if that makes sense. So no, I do get that. I do get that. Luna woke up super dizzy yesterday morning and slept until probably 2:30 or something. The dizziness has passed, but I still don't feel too good. Oh, feel better, Luna.
Kitty. And that was me the other day. Just all of a sudden became nauseous for no reason.
Yeah.
Hugs.
Yeah, definitely hugs. Noah is saying hello to Faithful and Livia. Hugs to Luna from Livia. Jess says, on my next SK adventure, I'm binging. Oh, Stephen King adventure. I'm binging You With Me. Okay. You're bringing me. Okay. I'm on it. It's not a phantom. In hell, Jen.
All right.
Yes.
So I found it on TikTok. I sent you on TikTok.
Jess is laughing at me. I don't like you in this moment, Jess. I'm just going to say it out loud. I can say hippo. I just pronounce it the way my mother pronounces it. And I can't not say it like that because I can't. It's how I've learned pretty much how to say the word. The Fanta magical word, that is just a stupid, it's not a stupid, it's just a silly load of letters put together that my mouth can't do. Stop laughing at me. I could say
Phantasmagorical.
Shut up.
Love you too.
You said it too quickly.
To be fair, they had when I was being assessed for dyslexia, they were like they were umming and ahhing about it for quite some time because I could say long words and like intense words, vocabulary wise, and they were like, but if you can't read it, how can you say it? And I'm just like, when I was younger, it's like I watched a lot of TV. I watched a lot of stuff. So it's like, if I hear it, I can say it.
I can't say hippo. I can't. I can only hear it. I can't. You're laughing at me. I can't.
See, it's like I learned to say the fear of long words.
Yeah.
Which is hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia. And it's like the fear of long words is a really long word. Dyslexia is spelled fecking insane.
It's a silly word. It is. It's like, my mom. What is the word that my mom can't say? Oh no, it's not my mom. It's a lot of Nigerians can't say it, and it's adolescent. And I like to say, I like to write that name on a piece of paper from time to time and ask my mom to pronounce it. Yeah, that's quite entertaining. Luna loves Moomin stories by is it Tuve Janssen? I grew up with the author reading the stories with the pictures on children's TV. She wrote in Finnish, Swedish. Oh, nice.
I think it's just Tove.
Was it Tove? Okay. I have a bunch of Moomin mugs. I would like to see that. I need to go to sleep before the sun comes up. You do, Jean, you do. One of my favorite Moomin mugs is in Israel. Oh, there you go. Check it out. Olivia is laughing. The Norwegian word for hippo is fludhest, literal meaning flood horse, floodhurst. Night bulletin, you know that. Jess is laughing. Reminder about spaces. Maxie's messed up word when I was a kiddo was crocodile. I was like crocodile. Yes.
See, I say words weird now anyway. I say it's like Canada. It's like it sounds right for me to say Canada, and I like to say it's like how I say the booktube bibble.
Yes,
it's like I like saying words different.
Same.
I am an individual. I can say things however I want to.
Yep.
So
Faithful says it's a cute mug. I really love it. Calculator is calculator. My sister still take the mic. Don't get me started on the words we read and don't hear. Like just facade. For a few, I had only ever read them. Fair. Yeah, there were some words I'm like, oh, is that how you say it?
To be fair, it bugs the crap out of me in audiobooks when they say, I riffled through the desk, and it's like
rifled.
It's rifled. It's like, no, not a one audiobook where that word has been said have they said it correctly. It's always riffled, and I'm like, ugh.
No, it's true. And you know what? It's also like, what is it? It's when, like, you know, like it's the American English versus the English, like British English, and you're like, why haven't you said it that way? Like, what was it? There was it was in, I think it's in Spiral. I do like that audio, but I think he says comfortable, and it's the way that he said it. And I rewound that section so many times. I was like, but why would you say it like that?
I love the emphasis on that.
But I feel like that's the other part of audiobooks that I actually do like. I'm like, that's not how you say it. My Jess's weird word as a child was truck. I used to always say, look, Mum, there's a fuck.
See, my first word was fuck. Well, to be fair, it was F it.
Well, sometimes you do.
Yeah, and because it's like my mum used to say it all the time. And my mum tells the story of like my grandma. She's like, Jacqueline, what is she saying? She's like, she's looking for a bucket. Like, okay, Mum. Yeah.
But it's funny. It's funny.
It's
funny. Really is funny. But yeah, pronunciations are, what's it called? Like I said, I can't. There's some words I can't pronounce. There's some I can. Some I pronounce because I do have I have parents that are immigrants. Not that they're and that's I remember I said this and someone said, oh, that makes sense. I was like, why? It's like, yeah, because you're not, you don't say a lot of, no, they said it in a way to imply that I wasn't bright. And I was like, just because my parents are immigrants does not mean that they're not smart. Both my parents have degrees, multiple at that. Don't get it twisted. English is not their first language. If you come from a household where English is not necessarily the first language, you will pronounce words differently because they're pronounced differently. So there you go. Faithful is laughing at Maxi. The name Tove is an IPA pronounced. Luna, I love it when you do these, but I'm not gonna lie, honey sweet, I don't understand. I don't understand it. So, yeah. Thank you. I also can't say cinnamon out loud. It comes out as cinnamon.
Yeah, but saying cinnamon weird is fun. It's like how I say. It's like when you say sandwich.
Sandwich.
Like,
Yeah,
people know you're asking for a sandwich or a sandwich. So yeah. I want a sandwich.
But there's some words that just don't make sense. Like, why do you have W after a D? How are you supposed to say that? It's just awful.
The English language is an amalgamation of so many fucking languages, because the British went along and just took wherever they freaking wanted. Just saying. So. It's not my fault I weren't alive yet. It's not my fault. But yeah, the English language is hard.
It is. Faithful sent the perimenopause memes to you on Insta, Paula. Luna normally pronounces cinnamon as Canel Snicker. Yes, you say rifled rights. That bothers me as well. I will say I don't like how UK people say schedule. How are we? Ooh, schedule. Oh, schedule. Is that how it's supposed to?
It's interchangeable. I say schedule. Yeah, I say schedule or schedule.
I tend to say schedule. I probably say our way. Schedule.
Stop calendar.
So it's planner. It's on the plans. Yeah. I don't get Anglo pronunciation stuff. The thing where they do the where say spell it out phonetically. It doesn't make sense to me. I think I've seen you speak about this, Luna. Yeah, I get that. I fully realized just how crazy English is when I had to teach it as a second language. All the rules are they are. They're all ridiculous and backwards. Right, we are at the end. We are going to do a sprint so that we can do something today. I promise you, it's probably going to be our one and only sprint. Just because we are only here until 2:00. It's a short day for us today. So I will probably 20 minutes will take it to 12. Wait, hold on. What time am I? Am I doing 4 hours or 5?
4.
Hold, please.
You're doing 4.
Am I doing 4?
10 till 2.
Thought so. Why is it? Why is my mouth 12? 1. So that would be. Kida is at 2 p.m. Yeah, I thought so.
Please hold. Brain not braining.
Brain is not braining. So if I do an 80 minutes, that takes us to 1:00. We still got a whole hour. So we could do 90.
We could do 2 sprints.
We could do 2 sprints. Let's do the 80 because that was what was in my brain. and then we will talk, and then we'll do a quickie because we do like our last sprint to be a quickie.
Mm.
We do like quickies on this channel at all times of the day. There you go. 120.
My brain keeps doing that thing of like, it's the final brain cell.
Someone who implies that you are not smart if your English isn't perfect when it's not your first language, girl. Well, then you speak my native language perfectly. Exactly, Luna.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, it's because my parents are immigrants. I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense then. You're not. And I just looked at them and I was like, are you trying to say that I'm not bright? You don't know my educational background and you don't know my parents. So there you go. But yeah, I was like, you speak. They're like, my parents speak 2 languages. How many do you speak? There you go. I always say people who speak 2 languages are ahead already. Exactly.
Truth.
Exactamundo. You get it. You get it. We've lost the Paula. We've gained the Paula. We've got, well, if we're going to do 120, we may as well just up it and just do, we might as well just do the full on 90. Yeah. If you're there, why not? When in Rome.
Sounds like I'm going to have to go see what Wyatt's having pitching a fit over.
No problemo. No problemo. There we go. Every time the Egyptian teachers would say their English wasn't good, I'd tell them it's better than my Arabic. Yeah. Arabic. Oops, that's not what I want to do. There you go. So we've got 90 minutes on the clock. Have a great sprint, everybody, and I will see you when the timer is up. Welcome back. How was that sprint for you all? I did no reading. I didn't do any writing. I got into Jaquel J's reading group and I lost my everlasting mind. Lost my mind. I lost my mind. I lost my mind. I have been waiting. I have been waiting for 12. Is it 12 weeks? 12 or 14 weeks? I don't know. I've been waiting for a long periodical time. And today got in. It's so funny because I'm in. I don't typically go onto Facebook, but when I do, I'm like in the book groups and I'm in like some of the urban fiction ones. And like there was a post saying, I got it, y'all. I got it. I was like, wait. Did I get it? And I was like,
congratulations.
So now you've got to be on your best behavior because she will kick you out with the quickness. So I was like, oh, I'm in. So I was all up and through that. And then I got me a cuppa, I made some cheese, and I had some sausages, and I was going to just eat them, but I thought, yeah, I'm not going to have my camera on while I eat sausages. You won't want to watch me eat sausages. That's unladylike because that's a lady, you know.
Angel Dee up in the house.
This is it. But how was your sprinty sprint?
Yeah, I didn't get much reading done.
Yeah,
I was at 16% and now I'm at 17.4. I was dealing with Wyatt. He's currently in the shower. Bram's watching him while he's having a shower. He's bored and annoyed.
Yeah.
He's just like, I want to go outside. I'm like, it's raining.
Yeah. It's not the best weather.
No.
It's not the best weather. So
yeah, plus everyone's like just like getting better from being ill. So it's like we're not wanting to go outside while it's raining.
Yep.
But why it's just like, no, I need to go out.
Oh, poor Bubsy. I feels him because I was like, I really need to go to Aldi and Sainsbury's, but I just it's cold outside. It's rainy and it's cold outside. We had a few friends join us during that sprint. Alex joined us and says hey to everyone, and Faithful says hi to Alex. Here is the NetGalley sprint train link. But Faithful has also said it is pinned to the chat and all the co-hosts are linked in the description. They are, in addition to the sign-up form. Discord link and how to join NetGalley challenge is in that form. So like I said earlier, if you are like, oh, Dee, there is no Discord link. There is for NetGalley. It's just within the form. So if you click on the Google form, it will tell you how to participate if you want to. It's never too late. It's never too late. You can come and join us. And again, like Paula said earlier, you do not need to be reading NetGalley arcs to take part. You can read any arcs from anywhere, if it's direct from the author, the publisher, from other arc platforms such as Book Sirens, that's it. You're welcome. Or if you don't even read arcs, you can read your normal book. The last couple of days I've not been reading arcs, so you are more than welcome. Renee has also joined us.
Hey Renee, it's just come along, read with your friends. It's a vibe, no matter what you're reading. Just come on in.
Yeah, we like having our friends around because we can talk to you about books and you understand what it is. You won't question whether or not someone's read 8 books in a month or over 100 books in a year. You're like, ooh, I like that. Tell us more.
Editions, you know, exactly. Spending money on special editions.
Exactly. And be like, why do you have more than one copy? Never you mind, young
It's my money. I can spend it how I fucking want to.
Exactly.
When you start paying my bills, then you can actually come in and tell me what to do. Okay.
Cheers to that. There you go. Luna says hi to Renee. Livia is saying hellos. Renee is saying hello. Shauna joined us. Hey, Shauna. Shauna, listen. I am very much behind on videos, but
same.
Salute you, bow to you, curtsy, do all the things. Shauna recently finished a 75 books in 75 days challenge. That is amazing. I thought when Shauna did, was it 60? I thought that was wild earlier this year, but we've got 75. So again, I salute you. Faithful is saying hellos and it's 51% into Menace. I need a nap already. Mitchell and Wonder. Now I can talk because I was like, where are you in the book? You need to tell me where you are in the book so I know, so I can talk.
But now you know.
Now I know. Molly also joined us. Hello all. Gonna try and do some housework today. I too need to do housework. We were out yesterday. It was my aunt's funeral yesterday, so we were out for that. And so today I do have to do some catching up. Because this week I've already been told, I was told off royally yesterday. There's something about being 43 years of age and having the older generation tell you off. You just revert back to that young child. Because all I did was head down, look at my feet, and was like, sorry, yes, I will. I will be, okay, yes, I will be there. Did not even question nothing. It was because there was no talking back. I took my telling off my lashings, and now I am on my redemption arc quest this week. So I've got to do a couple things for some family this week. Molly Dot was saying hellos. Michelle, my belle, joined us. How are you, sweetheart? Happy Sunday, you cuties. You're a cutie. Please save me from doom scrolling. I need to pick up Brimstone like right now. Pick it up. I was doom. Well, was I doom scrolling? I was feeling around. I was feeling around the groups, but yeah. Renee is saying hellos. Renee says, Michelle, go read now. There you go.
To be fair, sometimes you need a doom scroll. So sometimes you just need that mindless activity just to have a little reset. It's cutting yourself off.
I agree. See, Renee yelled from all the way from Norway. Oh my God, I can actually hear you in my brain, and I put my phone down. Thank you. I love it. Hotson just in time. Hey, Corey. How are you this morning? It is early for you, no? How are you today? Faithful is taking a break to make yarn balls with my electric winder during the chuddy bit. Nice. I want an electric winder. It looks so cool.
Me too.
I saw the cord one, and I was like, oh, I have adult money.
I've got a cheap little baby one.
Yeah. I was like, I have adult money, but I have to be, I say I need to be sensible, and indeed he got a new Paperwhite yesterday. But I needed it.
Why?
I needed it.
But why?
But why? So that I can size something. I wanted to size something, and I didn't have it on hand. So I can size.
Is it a new size?
I don't have this size.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the new size. So I need to send off to get some gang sheets done, and I didn't have the size in. So.
You know that they have dimensions and stuff of the things.
Yes, but when you apply vinyl to something, sometimes you need to actually physically see stuff. Because if I'm going to get a bunch of stuff made, and if it's a millimeter out, it makes all the difference. So I do like to have at least one of whatever it is that I'm making in my actual hands. Not all the time, but for the most part, a lot of the time.
It's expensive being a tactile visual person.
It is.
Yeah.
You
need the things.
Yeah. But I tend to also gift them. So like I might give it to my mum. So she'll use them. If I don't use it, I'll give it to her.
I gave Bram my old Kindle and he's just like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Excuse me. Because I've got the basic. I like the basic. And I've been reading off of that, but then I was like, you're too small for everyday usage, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So this tends to be my bag Kindle, because what I have noticed, especially with the headaches, reading on the Kindle app on my phone I can't do that anymore. And so I do like the size of the Paperwhite. I must admit, Faith was saying hellos, Michelle is saying hello, Olivia is saying hello. Molly caught about 20 minutes of the sprint. I read fanfic, snacked, and took my remaining morning meds. Nice. What did you snack on? We need to know details. Also,
go on.
I was gonna say, what fan fiction are you reading? I still need to. Molly, I am coming. Give me a couple days. I am like several weeks behind schedule, but give me a couple days and I'll have the section up. But let me know what fan fiction you're reading. Michelle says, hi, Olivia, lovely. Maxie finished book, moved to the couch and started my non-fiction of the month because it's the 23rd already. Yeah, I have I read? Yeah, I have. I have read a non-fiction this month, so I can say I partook in non-fiction November.
Well, we are having a whole one last
push for it. Yes, next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, come for that, Maxie. We've got a whole 48 hours starting on Friday. Is it Friday? Well, it's next weekend.
Yeah.
Next weekend. Livia chatted with Son, made a couple of chores, and had lunch. Ooh, fettuccine. Nice.
28th, so Friday 28th to Sunday.
Perfect. Yeah, come read with us. Renee made lunch, noodles with chickpeas. Ooh, that sounds nice. I like chickpeas. I actually really do like chickpeas.
Want to know what I had for lunch?
What did you have?
A piece of cheese and a protein shake.
Lunch of champions.
Yeah, right.
Lunch of champions. Corey finished a book last night, and I'm hoping to finish Baby Dragon Bakery while I get some work done. Nice. How are you finding the series? Good morning, Molly. How are you? And good morning. Well, good afternoon to Megan. How are you, darling? Renee is saying hi to Megan and Molly. Maxie says, and audiobook as well, not using arms today. Ate an apple and apple and peanut butter, yes, and a muffin. That's nice. I like that. Livia is on chapter 7 of Game Changer and really liking it. Cool. I will. That is not going to be this year. I'm not going to even try and pretend I'm going to try and get to those, but I've definitely got those saved, so I'll check them out probably in the new year. Hi to Megan from Livia. Molly says hello, friend Renee. Hi everyone who popped up during the sprint from Maxie. Alex is still here. I'm happy to hear that. I hope you're doing well. How is your Sunday going? What are you doing? Hi to Maxie and Molly and Livia. Anyone ever notice that Dee Dee is in a different place every time we see her? Am I? I'm in the same place.
Yeah.
I'm in the same place. Sometimes I sit like this. Or sometimes you see me further this way, but I'm pretty much in the same same corner of the room at least.
You have been in a different spot. You've been there for a while now.
Yeah. Yeah. You just don't see behind you. You don't get to see that side of the front room. I'm not allowed to show you that side of the front room. If I show you, we'd have to do naughty things. So, but yeah, you get to see this side. Congrats to Shauna from Molly. No one here questions why you can't afford a holiday, but have bought 400 books in a year. Listen, these are actual real questions. Like, why are you not asking me about my holiday? But yeah, why have you got two of the same book? Isn't it the same thing? Why do you have the audio book and you've got the digital book and then you've got the physical? But why do you need all shut? It's not your money. Plus, I'm an immersive reader. So sometimes when I wash the dishes, I like to listen to the book. But then sometimes I like to read it on my Kindle. But then
it's not just that. Books take, well, a lot, unless you're Brando Sando, books take a long time to write. Okay? Authors put in a lot of work into putting out these stories to entertain us. The least we could do is buy their shit.
Exactly.
I mean, don't get me wrong, support your local library, fair enough, but there's many a time that I've got a book from the library, and if I've liked it, I've gone and I've got the physical. And sometimes I've got the physical, I've got the ebook, and I've got the fucking audiobook. Excuse my language.
Yeah. And like me, I have a paperback version of Immortal Dark, despite the fact I've got two versions of the hardback. One's American, one's UK, but this is the book I'm going to annotate because we don't do what? Annotate special editions. Well, some people do. I don't.
No. Well, I've only just started my annotation journey and I'm still annotating Percy Jackson. But yeah, I'm a bit busy reading other things right now.
Well, this is it. I do annotate digital books, but I find that when I annotate a physical book, I tend to remember more of it. So there you go. For all those, you don't remember all of your books. Can you tell them a bit salty about that comment? It pisses me off because it's not the first time I've heard it. I think that's what it is.
We've had this conversation. We've had it before.
Yeah.
It's just like, mind your business.
Mind your business.
It's not your money. Mind your business.
This is it, because I've got a dinner coming up next week, and I know I am already foreshadowing that one of the questions is, so Didi, how many books have you read this year? And then when I say it, there's going to be people who's like, oh my god, how do you? So I'm getting ready.
Well, you just say, well, okay. It's like, how many hours of freaking TV have you watched? How many TV shows have you watched? Just because you don't sit there and quantify it doesn't mean you've not sat on your ass for hours on end watching mindless freaking drivel on telly.
Time that you're not gonna get back and things, because like we talk, like some people, I know I haven't participated, but I've seen a few recent videos about like with the whole Discord around people reading non-fiction versus reading fiction, and whether or not you can learn things through fiction over non-fiction books. I think you can, because there's been stuff that's come up in fiction books or even romance books, because that's another thing. People, you can't, what you're getting out of romance, you can learn a lot.
You're always learning. If you are open, you are always learning.
I agree. Molly is laughing at Michelle and says, Molly to Molly Dots. Alex says, or you are a book hoarder like me, or in my case, ebooks. I mean, that is a thing as well. Because I still... It was the summer, like during the summer when our electricians came and they were like, you've got too many books. You should get rid of your books. I was like, why? It's a library. And they were like, yeah, but if you want to read, you're not going to read them again. I said, who told you that? I said, there's books on here that I've reread. There are some that I haven't. There are some that I have, because you have favorites, right? And also I'm a mood reader. And they were like, yeah, but get rid of them. If you want to read them again, just buy them again. I said, do you realize that some of them are first editions? One. Two, books are getting expensive. Like, I think at the time I used the, it was funny because it was before the anniversary for the the Twilight anniversary. And I was like, when I bought this book, it was £3.50 because I got it on offer in Tesco's. I got two for £7. One book is almost a tenner. So you're telling me, read it, dash it, buy it again for more money. No. That doesn't sound very interesting. It doesn't sound like good sense to me.
Yeah, when my mum turns around and says to me, like, you know, get rid of some of your books, I'm like, excuse me. No. And I just turned around to her once and I was like, get rid of your cat. She was like, oh, I could never. And I'm like,
there you go. Well, there you go. That's how I feel. Yeah. Renee is reading Signs of Cupidity by Raven Kennedy. I like that book title. Thank you so much, Renee. Yeah, my aunt passed away a few weeks ago now. It's been a minute. I don't always talk about things like that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends when it hits me. So there was that. Nightbot says sip time to hydrate. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it was yeah, that's what I'm going to say to that one. But thank you so much, Molly. Do the YouTubey things. Hi to Maxie from Molly. Megan is saying hellos. Faithful is saying hellos. Molly says to Faithful, why? Context, yarn balls.
Because it's easy. Sometimes it's easier depending on how the yarn has come. If it's a skein or like a hank, sometimes it's easier to make it into a yarn ball to work off of the yarn ball. Yeah.
Faithful caught it on sale, but the price went back up. Paula, yarn winder. My manual one is so squeaky. WD-40. I'm joking. No, I know. I like doing it sometimes, like that aimless thing.
It's very meditative.
It is. Yes. Megan is currently reading Treaty by Davis Bunn. 10% read and liking it. Nice. Hi to Megan. Molly says to Megan, what is this reading thing you speak of? Yeah. What is reading?
It's a baby one.
Oh, you do have a baby one.
It's a baby one.
Wait, yours doesn't. Wait, you'd have to put it up against something.
Yeah, it clamps on.
Yeah, I've got that one.
And then I got that. And then you just
round and round. Yeah.
I showed you this, right?
What is it? Vampire knits. Ooh.
Let's jumper.
Ooh.
See, I already knit Bella's mittens from Twilight. Because there was a free pattern. I already knit these mittens.
Okay.
But I loaned them to a friend.
And you got them back?
No, and then my friends moved down south. And I think I'm just like, they're hers now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like these sleeves as well.
Those are cute. Those are cute.
They're cute.
Ren has finished The Twilight Garden and gave it 3.75 stars. Nice. Yay for finishing, Ren. For more sprints, check out the BookTube Bible, which is the sprint spreadsheet. I was going to say aka the sprint spreadsheet. I mean, it is aka. Oh, those are cute. There's a cats. Cats. By the way, Dee Dee, I have a boat. What? Oh, what do you have to pick with me, Molly? What did I do? What did I do? I did nothing. Why am I making yarn balls? They're easier to store and have hundreds to do. Yes. Come to mine. Come to mine. Molly snacked on cheese and onion rings. Ooh. Onion crisps. Oh, cheese and onion crisps. I thought you meant rings. Get bloods.
Got blood filler. That's funny.
I'm thinking about starting Our Vicious Oaths by N.E. Davenport in the next sprint. I have that, but I need to read the first book. I don't think I've read the first one. Because that's part of a series, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Ooh, that way. See, that's cute.
That is
cute.
It
just feels a little weird just having the two fangs on the shirt, though.
Yeah. Is this the first in the series? Is Our Vicious Oath the first in the series? I could have sworn there's another book before it. Let me have a look. Oh, no, maybe I'm thinking of Blood Trials. Okay, it's not. Oh, I could do that as well. Wait, no. I'm lying.
You're fibbing?
I was lying. Wait, hold on.
Is that crochet?
Books. Audio books. Our Vicious Descent. I do not have Our Vicious Oath. I have it's a totally different author as well. I always do that. I keep getting those confused. Let me know how you like Our Vicious Oaths. Molly says to Faithful, got it. Please send 2 to me for Bell and Pepper to play with. I like that. Renee has started non-fiction books, not finished any. Ooh, what non-fiction books have you read? 48 Hours of what? Non-fiction. November. I'm flipping through a number of fanfic tabs, mostly Stargate or Buffy crossovers. Ooh, interesting. I am having an energy drink for breakfast. Yeah, sometimes you need it. You'll need that caffeine boost. I still want to eat. This would have been normal for me before the Ozempic, but shouldn't be now. I had breakfast just before joining the stream. Your body wants what your body wants, you know? Why do you have 2 watches? Don't they do at the same time? Exactly. Why do you have more than 1 pair of shoes? Don't they do the same thing? Why do you have 1 pair of knickers?
Ew.
I'm gonna start answering them with like silly answers. Why do you have what? Why? Molly says to Molly, have you noticed that eventually you have to up the dose? I'm at the point with my Manjaro. Oh, is it Manjaro?
Manjaro.
Ozempic made my tummy yucca. Oh no, that's not a nice feeling. Why do you have more than 1 pair? Exactly. Why do you have 1 pair of shoes? Don't they do the same thing? Yeah, exactly. Molly, non-fiction books. Yes, that's for the 48 hours next week. Nightbot would like introductions and is giving you introductions. Where are you again? I have some cute mini ones that would be ideal, Molly. And a reminder to add a space after the dot. Molly says, Olivia, 48 hours of non-fiction. I have slightly lost track, but I think you are answering. Yes. Olivia is answering your question. I'm not sure yet, Molly. I have heard it happens. 1 week I felt it wasn't working and decided later that it was stress increasing my appetite. That also happens, yes. Yes. Love the names, by the way. Yeah. Bell and Pepper. I like that. How do I get the digital sticky notes into digital books? On what? I don't have my, if I had my iPad is upstairs, I would be able to show you the iPad version. Because I know so if you're asking me about annotations in books.
Tell me on the iPad. I'll try to fix it. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to try to fix it.
Right, so on the iPad, hang on.
So do you, let me see if I can get a book that I've actually annotated in Ziki. Oh, I can show you on my phone, actually. So let me see.
Boo.
Is that what you're, first of all, let's find out if that's what Molly's actually asking. So let's get through some of these and then we'll see if that's the question. Yes, Molly, thank you. I have started on a higher dose every fortnight due to needle phobia and agoraphobia. I can't do it myself, so go into the GP nurse, but that didn't suit me, so I'm wary of going up again. Fair. Yeah, I have only seen like maybe 10 hours of YouTube, of 10 hours of TV since April. Yeah, exactly. Yes, you can. Fiction books can grow your vocabulary. Exactly. Give you new ideas. Exactly. I've learned plenty via fiction books across several genres and subjects. Most of what I know is from reading. Same. Change your mind about things. It does. I have over 2,000 ebooks. A lot of books. I pushed against the agoraphobia and social anxiety this week and went to 2 new social things. Good for you, Molly. So that might be the appetite increase at this time. Could be. I remember the audacity of the book comment. Yeah. The person who asked me about the 8 books, I think it wasn't so much they were like, you've read 8 books, as it was, more of it was, oh my gosh, how? Like, I'd love to read 8, but like, I feel like there was some comments you can tell, because I know with this particular person, they do read, and I know that they want to read more, and their son also is a reader, because they've asked me about well, they haven't asked me, they've shown that they're reading a certain book, and I said, oh, I've read that, and then they've asked, is this a good book for their son, because their son's a little bit younger. But yeah, some other people I can tell, like, do you not do anything else? Is that all you do? Is that what you do? Do you not go out? You just read? Yes, I just read. And what of it? And what of it? 100% faithful from Livia. Fiction books can have facts in them. Beside reading fiction, still keeps your brain flexible so it can learn more in general. This is true. Ren says, buy them again. Why buy them again when I can keep? Exactly.
So have thing now. What we're doing to get the sticky notes.
So if you highlight, so on the let me get mine, because if this is what you're asking, Molly. So when I make a note in, excuse me, when I make a note, I'm trying to get, I don't know, I'm trying to find an example. All right, look. Did I make a comment about it? No. Not all of them.
And I know you can like highlight it and then put a note on it. Is that what you're talking about?
So okay, so did I do it here? Let me see. Some of them I make comments on, some of them I don't. Some of them I do like when I'm annotating. I'm trying to find where I've made an actual note, so I can actually show you. So I can show you.
How do you unhighlight something?
Go back over it.
I did.
Oh, you can't see me because it's just Paula on the screen. I am trying to find an appropriate quote for the internet. This probably is the worst book to choose, but it's the one that I know that I've annotated the most. Oh, wait, hold on. Ace of Spades. I know I annotated. So let's do that one.
Good book.
It frustrated me. I did like it, but it did frustrate me in places. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. No, go back. Go back. Where are you? Where are you?
I'm over here. Close down all the apps.
Right. So let's show you. Let me make myself a little bigger. So as you can see right there, I have highlighted it. And then if you can see that little blue box at the end, that is a like a little note. And in the notes, you can actually write notes, and that's where on the Kindle at least it says true. So that's what it does for the Kindle. On the Kobo it works the same, but you can also the Kindle's probably, I'm not the best at it because the book I can't show you on the Kindle because it's mostly library books, and they've taken the books from me, so my annotations go away for that. But if that is what you are asking, that's what I do. But if not, I could probably work out a better way to show you what I'm talking about and give you a proper visual than that. Where did we stop? Yeah, Rem was saying, buy them again. Why buy them again when I can just keep the one I bought? Exactly. It didn't make any sense to me. I was like, that doesn't make any, that does not make fiscal sense in my opinion. But anywho, Molly, I didn't know there was a read next feature. What do you mean? Read next? On Storygraph. Yes, there is. Exactly, Ren. Hi, Ren from Molly Darts. Molly says to Alex, I don't think I can count as high as I would need to count my my ebooks. Yeah, it tells me how many. I've got about 1,500, I think, give or take 100. And Molly says to Faithful, yep, nice little feature, isn't it? I do like that. Michelle bought Juliet Mary Leah's 7 Water series 15 years ago, and we read them just last year. I never know when I want to reread a series, but I am glad I didn't have to buy them. Could you imagine having to buy them? I just know it does. I don't get it. I wouldn't know. Hey, Molly Dot, Vampire Knits, very cool. Manual yarn winders is therapeutic, but also painful on the shoulders when you see how many balls I have, and also buying books, which is hard on the shoulder. It is. Yeah, Faithful has a lot of yarn. I have a bit, but I think that's the one thing you definitely have me beat on. Is definitely yarn. Cool. Yes. Those mittens are lush. They are. I love that one.
Lush.
Oh, this is the question. Okay, since you brought it up, Faithful, you and Dee Dee and rebinding, tell more. Faithful doesn't do rebinding. That's a little bit different. Where is it? Do I have it here? What Faithful does is a little different. Oh wait, hold on. It is. Faithful makes booklets and workbooks. So she made me this booktuber notes book, and you can do that. Whereas I tear apart books. I tear them apart. My order came through, I think last night. I think that's what the box in the corridor is. So I can do some rebinding. And with the rebinding, I will be tearing off the covers and making new ones. I'm also waiting for an artist to get back to me so I can use some of their fan fiction art. But yeah, I need to update my read next. I've downloaded samples of Mercedes Lackey, who I've somehow never read, and early CJ Cherif. I've never heard of these people. Mercedes Lackey, I need to read more by her. I don't know. What did they write? Read her 500 Kingdom series. Love it. Titles sound familiar, but I don't know them. Annette, hello, sweetheart. Hi, everyone. Just having lunch. Homemade mushroom soup with brown bread, switching between 2 arcs. Wild Dark Shore from NetGalley and Darkness Unleashed, which is an indie from an author. Nice. DDU. Oh, free books links in the Discord. Molly messaged me. Message me because there are some things that's happening in the Discord. I don't know why it's happening to some people and not others. It's auto mod. He keeps doing stuff. So message me. Vicious Oath is her newest release and a first in the series, I think. Yeah. The Mercedes Lackey is an omnibus starting with Arrows of the Queen. Ooh. Hi, Lily. Lils, how are you? Just got back from the emergency. Oh, I hope your baby's okay. I feel drained emotionally, but wide awake. It's 12:38 a.m. for me. Wow. My puppy's okay, but I had to watch some other family say, oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. But I'm happy your fur baby is doing good. Hi to the net. Lunch sounds nice. It does. I'm going to zoom through these last bits because we will be heading on over to Kida and Livy at 2 p.m. I think the series
Princess Livy, I'll have you mind.
It is Princess Livy. Yes. Olivia will tell me off if I don't get her name right. I think the series you're thinking about is Her Blood Child. It's not. It was a different author, but thank you. Yes. Hi to Annette. Sip. Hi to Lils and hugs. Cheryl or Sherry. CJ Sherry. Thank you. Thank you. Do the YouTubey things. Much appreciated. Hi to Lils. I'm glad your puppy's okay, Casey. Wait, Lil, do you know what? I have been saying Nils. Is this our Agent of Chaos? No, it's not, is it?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Who's Casey?
Casey's not, it's got a different profile picture.
Yeah. Said all of these Lils. Casey. Hi, Faithful. Olivia from Annette. Hi, Annette. Ooh, I think the first one in that series is This Ravenous. It is, yes, Ren. I have to read that one before I get to that. And I think it's a vampire story. Yes, it is. I'm looking forward to it. Corey just checked my NetGalley percentage after my last review, and it's doubled since the
Nice.
We like to hear that. Hello to Molly Dot from Annette. What have I done? Ben Elton, Bibliomaniac by Robin Ince. Know My Name by Chanel Miller. Yeah, I've got that one. Dead Famous by Greg Jenner. Ooh, Molly, after my arsehole. Okay, haven't started all in November, but want to finish or get further in the fair. Hi to Molly. I'll give you a hint, Faithful. Orange Hell. I'm in Orange. She's on the other side of the pond. You mean Real Sticky? Molly messaged me. I probably don't know what you're. I'm misunderstanding your meanings. So it's a message me. Well, we need to move. Proud of you for pushing through your fears, Molly. Yes, me too. The bookshelf comment, not the 8 books. Oh, about getting rid of the book. Yeah, it didn't make sense. It was till today. It was stupid. It was a stupid comment. Like, why would I get rid of books when I've got them, just to buy them again, to read them again? It didn't make any. It makes absolutely no sense. When I was on a higher dose, my tummy was mostly fine, but I had to eat so much sugar in order to get myself off the sofa. Counterproductive. Yeah. Thank you. When you click and hold, there should be a menu that comes up to highlight, to add a note. Yeah. Click on the highlight and print to get rid of it. Interesting quote you have there. That's facts. I can't remember what the quote is. You might find it easier to do it with your finger on the iPad rather than pen, Paula.
Thanks.
Nightbot's letting us know about the chat and some sprints. I have no idea how many ebooks I have. I could add the number from the major platforms, but I also have a lot of Humble Bumble books plus ones I've picked up elsewhere. It should tell you, like, wherever you read them, like how many books you've got. Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
We support nap sprints.
We do. Faithful says to Molly, yeah, not me, LOL. I do bookbinding where you use the wire coils, but I also hand make signatures to go inside books as well. Not for a very long time. I'll send you a picture. You need a content. No, just gotta do it. I'm just gonna. It's like a band-aid. Rip it off. Were you here when I was on Kida's one and I actually pulled them apart? I actually got a knife to it and I went, shh. I used to have a binding machine. It was very old school, all metal and heavy, and I moved a lot, so I got tired of moving it from house to house. Lackey and Cheryl both write science fiction. Ooh, I recommend Cherry, who I have read. Nice. Glad Pup is okay, and bless your empathetic heart. Yes, did it. I've done a little bookbinding. I want to do more. I encourage it wholeheartedly. That went quick. It did went quick. You are welcome. You are more than welcome. Well done, Corey. Yes. Original name was Cherry, but her publisher thought it was too feminine, so added the H. Silly. Am I confused with another Lily? Probably. Lily Eve is Casey. I was like, Casey's here? I haven't seen Casey. It's very early for Casey if it is. I'm Lil's. YouTube changed my name to my handle on certain streams. Yeah. Whether you read your books again or not, what kind of world are we living in that people don't see books as being valuable enough to keep this? Thank you, Molly. That was it. I was like, why would I? I have first editions of some. Like, people go out of their way to specifically look and search and pay a lot of money for first editions, and you're like, yeah, read them and get rid of them. Makes no sense. Sorry, Leos, I'm glad your pop is okay. Thanks, Faithful. Sip, I missed your book desiccation. It's when I put it all together, I'm sure you like it. And I've got some of the stuff now, so I can actually do. I'm just, like I said, I'm waiting for permission from an artist, and then I'll get that done. All good money names can be confusing sometimes. I do it all the time. Yep. That's why I have Molly
started.
Snack break. Has Kida started?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're gonna head on over. We've got all the reminders coming through. I'm half listening. Was the post-it note in the Kindle conversation not sarcastic? I haven't had coffee yet. Don't know. Molly's gonna message me, aren't you, Molly? And with that, we have got to the end. Thank you for being here. Hope our one little sprint was helpful. But if you want some more sprints, head on over to Kida. She is the next stop on the sprint train. Like we said, we have got sprints happening 24 hours a day for the whole entire month. All you need to do is get on that what's it called? Sprint train. The playlist is all linked above. And it will take you to the next one. If you haven't already, please make friends with the like button and subscribe. If you haven't already, it's free. And we appreciate it very muchly. But that is it from both me and Paula on this channel. We will probably head on over to Keda's. I will be back tomorrow morning, very, very early. You've got Paula who's going to be taking over. Is it tonight?
Yeah.
Paula's doing a takeover tonight.
With Nicole on Coda's channel.
Yeah, there you go. But other than that, friends, that is us. Remember, you are surrounded by stars and kindness is free. Sprinkle it everywhere. Love you very much, Lee. Be soon. Take well, friends.
Bye.